استیوال یه یوتیوبریه که میاد چیزای خیلی خفن رو تست میکنه معمولا و ویدیو طولانیه. قراره من به چخ برم با ریاکت کردنش و ببینیم که حالا چطور قراره بشه. امیدوارم که لذت ببره. اگه لذت بردیم پارت بعدی هم میذارم از ویدیو بعدیش. و مرسی از استیوال که دوست داره بنده رو و کپی رایت رو نمیزنه. دمتون گرم. بریم هم دیگه ویدیو رو ببینیم.
This is the world's greatest goalkeeper because it's a robot. And it's really, really fast. And this is Ronaldo, the world's greatest soccer player.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo!
So the question becomes, what happens when the world's greatest player faces off against the world's greatest keeper? Now to even get to this point, I had to survive the toughest of coaches.
Don't cut the corner!
The strongest of legs.
اسپایدرمن من می‌خواستم بگم اسپایدرمن. پشمام ریخ اینقدر قشنگ حد زد.
Of failure and a little blood. Look at my hand!
آره
And all that
گفتم.
started for me right here at the most iconic football stadium in the world when I was invited to play in the Sidemen charity match. And I came ready to play.
Left back, Mark!
Biggest stage of football we could ever play, 90,000.
My second favorite moment was when Speed tried to outspeed me.
Challenge from Mark Rober.
Because my first favorite moment was when I got to take a penalty kick and score a goal in front of 90,000 of my closest friends. Now to say this was a dream of a lifetime would be an understatement. I've been playing soccer my whole life starting at 5 years old, and that's the kind of moment you only dream about as a kid. The problem was, now that I realized how good that
من
felt, I
انتظار
couldn't
خیلی
shake
بیشتر
the
از
idea
بیل
that
داشتم. کم داره قشنگ بازی میکنه.
somehow I'd missed my life's calling to compete at the highest level with the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo. Now normally, because I'm generally uncoordinated, when I need to compete at the highest level, I just rely on my brain, which means I know what it feels like to be a world-class bowler, a world-class field goal kicker, that's my boy! World-class darts player, jigsaw champion, domino layer, and golfer. And so while that was a reliable plan B, if I was ever gonna have a chance to actually compete in a sport with my raw athletic talent, this would be my best shot. So with the cheers of Wembley still ringing in my ears, I made my way back to the pitch to meet up with the one person I knew could prepare me for the debut of my professional career, the GOAT of American soccer himself,
Mark, what's up, bud?
Landon Donovan. How we doing? And I cut right to it, asking if there's anything I would first need to know before going pro.
Okay, so you're training twice a day on the field.
Got it.
And then hour 15 in the gym every day.
Okay.
After that,
خیلی عجیب
calf
شد.
raises. Okay? 30 minutes
نظرت چیه توی کامنت ها بنویس برام.
today, you're at home, calf raises. Every time you're running, ball at your feet. Ball at your feet all the time. What about your ice creams and your treats and your dessert? Lots of stretching, yoga, that's Pilates as well. Talking to a sports psychologist. Keep your heart rate low while you're doing it. It's cutting, it's sprint. Keep your hips mobile. Running, jogging, it's massage. 6 more things.
Could you just write this down for me?
Just read my book.
Oh, it's come in audiobook?
Yes, it does.
It does? Okay, good.
Let me see what we're working with.
We started by running a 5-drill gauntlet to see if I had what it takes. Starting with the simple exercise of kicking a ball straight up in the air. Easy enough? Oh boy.
No. Every time you mess
Avon,
up, you gotta take a lap.
Avon.
Lap.
What? Apparently this is a pretty common training technique for soccer.
Don't cut the corners!
My bad. With every mistake meaning a full lap around the field.
Try again.
Oh.
Take a lap.
Drill number 2 was testing my aerial attack, where I had to practice heading a ball lifted up to Ronaldo's max jump height at 9.5 feet.
داد کشتن اینجا TMNT نمیدونم چجوری بگم واقعا چجوری نفهمیدن.
Is it close? Must have been good, right?
Lap.
Soccer's hard. Test 3 was the banana kick,
Just like this.
where
آره
we had to put spin on the ball to bend it into the net.
Not bad.
I got a not bad.
Not good.
I got a not good. I know. Lap.
Faster, please.
The next 2 tests involved speed and accuracy.
So just like this.
This one, we had to bomb a ball into the goal from halfway down the field.
That's pretty.
So I gave it a shot and actually made it pretty far away from the net.
Lap.
Dang it! But I was feeling optimistic about the final test because that was aiming at targets at a much closer distance. So I was pretty sure I was running my last lap.
Don't cut the corner.
Barely cut!
All right, Mark. 4 targets.
بنده
4 balls.
خدا رو
I just had to
کشتن.
hit the top right,
بنده خدا رو کشتن.
oh, I hit the post, and then the top left, and then the bottom right, and the bottom left. Oh, is that even possible? I mean, you could have just said yes.
Lap. Let's go. Corner!
It's like a foot, coach.
I love the effort. I'd stick to science, bud.
So with that resounding end to my professional soccer career,
Thanks, Landon.
it's time to start thinking like an engineer and initiate Plan B. And so after consulting with the team for a little brainstorm, this was Plan B. If I want to be the best soccer player in the world, I'll first
خیلی
need
کارش
to
خوب شده.
defeat
واقعا کم خیلی کارش خوب شده.
the best soccer player in the world. In other words, I need to switch positions and make it impossible for Cristiano Ronaldo to score a goal on me by building the world's greatest goalkeeper. But there's a problem with that. Ronaldo kicks the ball at 80 miles per hour, so it'll reach the goal line in just a quarter of a second. Now if our goalie's centered, then the maximum distance he has to travel is 12 feet. That means he'll need to yeet himself to 40 miles per hour, then slam back on the brakes to 0, all within 250 milliseconds. That's literally half the time it takes to blink. In other words, I'm gonna need some really big motors and a bunch of fancy cameras to track the ball so we can predict the trajectory after only a few milliseconds. For the fancy camera part, we got ourselves 12 high-speed infrared cameras. So while a normal camera sees me and Ian and anything else that's randomly in the background,
پدرش در اومد بنده خدا.
those 12 cameras only see one thing, this soccer ball. And that's because if you look real close on the soccer ball, we've got these little gray stickers called retroreflectors, whose surface is made up of tiny little glass spheres that bounce any light right back at the light source, like you see with those markers on the road or with road signs. So these cameras blast the scene with infrared light, and because they can only see infrared, the retroreflectors glow super bright relative to everything else. So when you compare exactly where the center of the bright spot is in all 12 images, and then do some really complicated math, you get a 3D position of where the ball is down to the nearest millimeter 500 times per second. For us, that means 6 milliseconds after being kicked, we now have 3 data points we can draw a line through to predict where the ball will end up. In other words, by the time Ronaldo's kick has traveled exactly this far, the goalie robot will already know exactly where it needs to be to block the shot. So we first needed to validate our tracking system by recording a kick that was faster than 70 miles per hour. And apparently Ian got Coach Landon's scouting report, because when I showed up, there were 2 D1 soccer players already there to take the kick instead of just asking me.
Ian, I specifically remember telling you I can do that for you.
I remember you saying that.
حدسی که میشه زد. تو کامنت ها بنویسید.
I do.
But I'm nothing if not a team player, so I volunteered to get in goal.
I'm so confident. Not only am I going to block your shot, but I'm going to get its speed at the same time. Please don't hit me.
I tried aiming away from him. Medic! Oh, that's bad.
Look at my hand.
But it would take a lot more than that to keep Mark Rober down, because it's not about how many times you fall, it's about how many times you get up. So I cleaned my wounds and courageously stepped back in the line of fire.
Let's see what you got. 66.
That's not bad.
Which was good, but not quite fast enough, so we had to keep trying.
Go! Wow! 67.
Which I'm assuming will be good enough for the top comment, but not good enough for our top speed.
Go! 71.
We now had the data to verify our design would actually work, which meant we were finally ready for a 10-second build montage.
راتاتوی دیگه. TMNT رو گفتن راتاتوی. این حالا میگن TMNT فقط داشته باشه.
This is 1-to-1, no?
Yeah, that checks.
Here's how it works. Those cameras we talked about all plug into a computer that figures out super quickly in real time where the ball is going to end up, and then it sends that answer to the pair of 50 horsepower motors right here and here. Then each of those motors is attached to a belt that whips our carriage mounted gold to the exact spot the ball will be, plus or minus the width of a
مرسی که ویدیو رو تماشا کردید. اگه میخواید بازم از این ویدیو ببینید حتما حمایت کنید، لایک و کامنت و سابسکرایب فراموش نشه. ان که کپی رایت هم نخوریم و این ویدیو بتونه باز از این ویدیو بتونم باز براتون بذارم. دمتون گرم. خدافظ.